Let's play Magic Arena, Quick Draft episode 10. So, fortunately for me, the Foundations Quick Draft is now out of rotation. Unfortunately for me, the Midweek Magic is some Brawl Builder challenge, and I don't really like to play any Brawl format, which gives me the option to play ranked, constructed, or maybe just play some other quick draft format. It's very early into the season, so I can meet some tough opposition, but I know the Outlaws of Thunder Junction format pretty well, so maybe I will be able to fight anyway. I will start with rolling this quest. Okay. Oh, white and black. That's unfortunate, as both colors are great in OTJ. Maybe we'll take a look at the store. As usual, nothing. It's like the free gold or gems is like only available every 40 days or something. So usually there is nothing. I have something in packs. Okay, one more pack. Well, maybe I will open it. I think it came from the mastery track. Okay, Mudrota. I have almost 15,000 gold, so I can probably play like 3 quick drafts and then decide if I want to go with the gems or not. Not sure if I want to play beyond platinum. On the other side, like as I said, I know this format, so maybe I have some chances. So what I'm going to do is like absolutely avoid red color and blue color. I just ignore the existence of those cards. And I will pick other 3 colors, like best cards of those colors. And there is like probably no way I won't be playing green. Which obviously helps a lot when it comes to choosing the dual lands, right? So for example, from this pack, the green blade is like the best possible option. Okay, the trash the town is nice. A lot of useless cards. I feel like Unscrupulous Contractor could be potentially my card. Okay, here we go. Patient Naturalist is like the Desert Dew and Naturalist are the best cards. I feel like I will pick the Naturalist for now. Yeah, really nothing here, so I will take the either Raven. Maybe at this point I will pick the Gulch. Okay, so now the Plunderer likes probably the best pick here. 3 mana, 3/1 replaces itself. What else do you want? And there is like a murder, obviously, like nothing else. Okay, Betrayal at the vault, so extremely powerful, almost mass removal. Oh, that's bad. Still, maybe I will pick it, or maybe I start picking also some white creatures. Yeah, maybe I will pick the Wingsmith. Like, I feel like right now I'm not really playing white. Okay, 2-drop, why not? from those cards, I think like the Fake Around Death is better. That one is quite strong. This could actually do a lot. Okay, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, I think that first pack was pretty bad. Maybe the second pack will compensate. Yeah, Spinewood Paladin feels okay. Primal Command, like, I feel like it's obvious pick here. And now we go to the bread and butter of that set, Kak Tarantula. Like, the problem is that I'm not having removal so far. I mean, I'm lacking removal. Okay. That pack is... well, I like that one. But I also like that one. Maybe that will rotate. Oh, it won't rotate. I take every dance of the tumbleweeds I can see. That's my rule. Okay, back for more. Definitely. Throw from the saddle. Okay, so picking up some removal. Maybe won't need to splash white. Conduit Pylons. Great card. I feel like I'm still not seeing the best cards in my colors. Yeah, I take another Conduit Pylons. Snakeskin Veil could help. Something white. Some other white card. Okay, that could be actually going into my deck. So second pack was, I think, a little better, but still not very good. Those colors are really like to bait us, right? Oh, Cruel Ultimatum, yeah, very playable card. Seriously. Desert Doom. I mean, Outcaster probably better, but Clear Shot could be even better. I need some creatures anyway. Okay. So dance number 2. Oh, and that pack is useless. Great, this is something I like. Tumbleweed Rising, perfect card. Unfortunate Accident or Spinewood Armadillo. That one is perfect for reanimation, and that one is another removal. Yeah, I don't have that much big creatures, so I'd rather pick that one. Maybe. I'm not sure if I will play it. Okay, Ambush Gigapint. Heartless Pillage is my pick here. Yeah, I won't be playing white, right? So okay. So it's definitely looking like I'm playing black-green. I have actually some rare, this primal command. But this format is not about playing rares, it's like being consistent and flooding the board with huge creatures, right? So, start with 2 mana, and for 2 mana I have some, like, yeah, not really doing much on turn 2. But I have to deal with that. My turn 3 is very strong, however. So. Yes. So obviously what I want to do is to survive first, right, and then win. Free mana creatures, okay. I feel like Gigapet is also there. Primal Command, definitely. Spinewood, Paladin. Probably should be playing Ankle Biter as well. Both dances. Oh, obviously. Pylons. Back for more. Throw from the Saddle. Tumbleweed Rising. Desert Dew. Murder, consuming one more card actually. So, what should be the last card here? I feel like looking at the cards that I have, like maybe Snakeskin Veil could be, or actually Lively Dirge, right? But it's only returning something cheap, right? I will pick Snakeskin Veil, okay? And see what happens. I feel like I'm very light on 2 mana cards, but there is a chance that it won't matter that much. I'm really missing some cards like Flyers, the hollow, I don't know what is the name of that card, but black 4/2 flyer that makes opponent discard a card and you draw a card, okay? Oh, apparently a lot of people into the quick draft QE. Oh no. But I like playing Heartless Pillage, right? And I'm playing first. Maybe I draw I don't have to draw that forest very quickly. So starting with a good old 2-for-1. Okay, so my opponent is playing quite green. Not a surprise, probably somebody who knows the format. Okay, Conduit Pylon. Yeah, I feel like I actually would like to keep that. Yeah, I will play Ankle Biter for now. That was a good trade, I think. Okay. So right now I feel like the only play here is to yeah, so right now I feel like Primal Command is my only play. And I will do... Oh, no non-creature permanent, so I will need to return on a land. Maybe I should be taking 7 lands, but it's like still I'm invalidating my opponent's row. It's like technically it's like a... you know, it's I will be able to play the cast Tarantula? Yeah, okay, so I'm picking it. Next. So my idea is for my opponent to draw a land, which does nothing. And now I'm playing Tarantula. So if they target Tarantula with anything, I'm drawing a card, and if they don't, I'm drawing a card. So okay, and now it's so perfect. Like okay, so my plan is quite simple. I'll just get rid of my opponent's creature. The only way to do something is to target Tarantula. Okay, now they can use Snakes in Veil. Okay, it's fine. So they lost a card basically. Okay, I'm fine with that. End the turn. I mean, they have to spend Snakes in Veil, play another creature, hopefully get rid of all cards from their hand, and then I can like do some tricks. Okay, so I will play the Spinemouth Paladin. Yeah, I would be very happy to get another... Do I have actually a black cards in my deck? Okay, I have. Okay, my opponent will target some creature, great. So I will also add Snakes in Veil, right? Okay. Bandits Howl, great. And I feel like at this point I can actually use the Consuming Ashes. And take 10. If we trade, I don't care. Basically, only mass removal would help my opponent at this point. So I mean, I can't say that was necessarily very easy game, but it was like close to what I was expecting, right? That it will be something like that. I could have like more 2-drops, but the 2-drops that are good in that format are usually the like there is like a one outlaw that is 2 mana creature that provides 1 mana of any color and untaps on crime, but only once per turn, and the other one is like 2/2 green with reach that adds 2 mana to be spent on some mount, right? So like the accelerators, basically. Those are the cards that could work for me. However, I still prefer Dance of the Tumbleweeds, because if it is played for 6 mana, it's basically busted, right? And I saw 2 took 2, right? If I think I had some deck in the past that I had like 6 of them. And it's quite funny that there are some cards in this format that no matter how many more you are adding, then every time it gets better, basically. I don't know, maybe should I attack? I don't think we are trading, however. Okay, we are. It's fine. I'm happy with that. So my opponent already did one little mistake. They are playing red. So yeah, that's it basically. And I think I could actually do that and attack. I mean, it doesn't matter, but it buys me time, right? I mean, if I proceed to play Dance of the Tumbleweeds on 2 consecutive turns, the game is almost over for my opponent. Well, actually, I do like the pylon on top. Okay, and I'm still attacking, so my opponent probably had some other plan. But once again, no, playing mountains in that format, not a good option. Like plains, forests, especially forests. That's the thing that you should be playing. Okay. So land number 6, and then okay, I had only 1 desert. So what happens now? I used 1 card to get a 7/7 creature, filter 1 land from my deck, right? And potentially fix mana. Obviously fixing mana for this point is not very relevant. So this ankle biter will not be attacking, right? The best way my opponent can use is like to use throw from the saddle or something like that and be happy about that. But okay, so what are you doing right now? I could technically make it a bigger creature. I mean 8/8 or 9/9 is not a big difference. But I want to play these conduit pylons later, right? Like to see the top. Oh, that's perfect card. Oh, obviously I will target myself, right? Okay. So what I'm worried about right now is like there is some hexproof trick, but my opponent is worried far more, I believe. Wow, that's a very nice play. but unfortunately it gives nothing to my opponent, because I have answer. Do they concede already? No need to concede, as you can just not block, right? As you saw, my opponent did only one little mistake. They drafted red and thought it was a good idea in OTJ. Maybe they were less experienced than the first one. It's only 25 minutes in. I believe I would be very happy to play one or more games as well. Like, what would be extremely funny to make like a mythic rank on the OTJ, but I'm afraid that I don't have enough resources. I mean, I can be consistent with that draft, but at some point I will hit platinum and it will be, well, it won't be easier. Okay, so once again I have an opponent who did one mistake. They are unfortunately playing red, so it's rather unfortunate. I will be hitting that one. Not sure if I feel like I should be doing this. Yes, definitely. Because I can reanimate it very soon. So I will obviously play Primal Command in the next turn. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I will take that if my opponent attacks. Oh, they actually are losing the elemental. Yeah, I totally forgot about it. However, if I play Primal Command and I search, then I miss the pylon, right? I mean, still probably worth doing it. Yeah, I don't want that forest on top of my deck. I mean, I don't want that forest in my deck, actually. Okay, so let's do this, and I will... Oh, non-creature permanent. It's funny. Yeah, still forgetting it's non-creature one. What do I want to get? I mean, Cactarantula is usually the best thing. No attacking. Okay, my opponent was able to draw a land finally. Thanks to me bouncing that land on top of their deck. Yes, that's throw from the saddle. Okay, I guess I'm taking 7. So what will be my answer for that? I feel like I have multiple answers, but what I like the best here is to play back for more for Armadillo. This will fight that one immediately. Armadillo has ward 2, so my opponent doesn't have any chance to do something with it. Yeah, that's obviously the reason why my opponent considered is like they were having a terrible mana screw, right? So I totally understand their decision. I mean, I had quite strong opening as well, but at least this time I was defending myself, right? So it was not as simple as earlier. Okay, so and this is actually quite funny in ODJ Quick Draft that from the very beginning you see who are you playing against. If they are playing red or blue, then you know that they wanted to do something weird, and probably it won't work for them. Like you starting to feel the confidence almost immediately, right? Okay, this is the... Okay, that's actually a nice card. So let's discard some cards then. Yeah, so Ankle Biter is a rather defensive card. It could work with some of my removals. Oh, it's white-red. That's actually quite funny. Yes, as I said, throw from the saddle is the is the perfect answer here. Unfortunately, I didn't get my 4th land, but I hope I will get it eventually. Okay, that one. So if my opponent is trying to play aggro, then unfortunately that card won't help them. Like, it's defensive one, right? Okay, I got a forest. Great. I'm not attacking. I feel like I have better position on board and I have more cards in my hand. Unfortunately, it's rather painful that I have no second black resource. But you know what can fix that? Actually, do I want to fix it immediately? No, I will actually play that one. No attacking. So my plan here is like... Oh, they have a lot of lands. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, that one... Okay, sure. This is funny. The only attack that made some sense was the... Okay. I feel like I should take care of this right away and then cast a paladin. Okay. So I have one more card in my hand. I have one creature less, but like I can totally trade. And I'm like just one land away from doing a lot of good stuff. And I have a removal for any bomb my opponent can play. But I believe the only bomb that was already there, right? Yeah, I feel like I will block with Biter. Okay, obviously take up the shield. So 1 for 1, that's fine. The life total doesn't really matter. That's rather unfortunate. Actually, I don't want on top of my deck. Actually, I don't. So in that case, I'm still playing the Dance of the Tumbleweeds, as it doesn't matter. And I will play it for another pylon, by the way. So that's also just a little addition on top of everything, right? That okay, I can get rid of the forest. Should I attack? No, not yet. I need to get rid of Prosperity Tycoon, right? The tricky thing is that it could gain Indestructible, right? What is very, very tricky is that this doesn't care. If opponent doesn't read, then yeah, exactly. So that's why that's how you can like see that that person unfortunately didn't do the research on the format, right? So they additionally lost a creature. Yeah, I know it's just 1/1 token, but -2/-2 effects like that are not considered indestructibility, right? And yeah, that's the like shame concede, I believe. So I'm, I don't know, 4-0 right now. Obviously there will be, I can't really believe that well, it's I supposed to be playing against someone of similar score, and I can't actually believe that this white-red deck went 3-0. So there probably what is happening here is like people are playing mostly midweek magic event or something else. Oh yeah, and now I'm paired against bronze player. Like, well, it could be someone who is going back after they saw foundations and decided, oh no, I'm not touching that. But actually this hand looks nice. I have some removal on turn 2, that is great if I need it. Well, actually it will be a removal potentially for a creature that my opponent plays on turn 3. Oh no, I'm playing first. Okay, so forget what I said before. So okay, my opponent is doing it half right. They are playing blue and green. So what? My opponent does have probably some bomb like Bonipal. Oh, they are playing. Okay, that's actually okay. That's my opponent is apparently knowing what they are doing. I respect that. Okay, I think I will take the pylons. I have mana fixed right away, right? So and red, so they are playing 4 color, and I should believe that they are having 4-0 score. Yeah, the matchmaking is probably doing something wrong. But what I'm planning to do here is and I will play it out just right now. I have a lot of lands already, so it could be bad at some point. Primal Command would be a great draw here. Like if I am able to bounce Lash Oasis, like come on. Okay. Okay, but Old Plunderer is also great. Maybe I should like play Pylons. Don't want this forest, but I definitely play Plunderer and okay, Dance of Tumbleweeds, great. So what is my opponent doing? Okay, great. This is... Whoa. Oh, they couldn't play that card because it was not... No, they didn't have enough mana, right? Okay, so right now I think I will start with Back for More, as my opponent can't counter it and they have to respond. And I think I will be just attacking with both my creatures. Okay. So if I draw a removal, then next turn could be last turn. But my opponent basically can have everything in the deck like that. Have a lot of colors. Okay, if I draw removal, then it's over. But I didn't draw a removal, okay. It's over anyway. The opponent decided that's not... No, there is no fun in playing. Okay, so I'm suddenly at gold tier 1, right? So progressing quickly, but obviously every win gives 2 pipes at this level. And I completed a quest. It's 5-0. So 1 more win and I'm actually gem positive. Let's do this. I mean, if I would be able to get every time 5 and 3, for example, like, which means like only 100 gems behind, right? Then probably the gold, like playing one event per day, with the gold that I get anyway, I should be able to play those quick drafts constantly. But obviously, I can't believe that it will happen on platinum or on diamond, right? Okay. I feel like this can't is good anyway. I have a naturalist. Unfortunately, I'm on draw, which means I have... Okay. Okay, my opponent... Okay, first strike will be dangerous. It's obvious. And 2 mana, 3/1, right? That's always painful. Should I actually wait? No, I feel like I should get as much card quality as it's possible. So I will get the pylon. Exactly, and the pylon. Okay, throw from the saddle on top, that's great. Okay, I forgot about that one. Okay, but that's still good, actually. I can play Cactarantula on next turn. So one got first strike, okay. And the other one didn't. But I will block the one that didn't get first strike. I feel it's still a okay trade in my position. Yeah, I will play another land and I will play Cactarantula. So, does it survive until my turn? That's the critical part here. Okay, that doesn't do much. That's, you see, I'm 5-0 and I'm playing against someone who is white-green, right? There's no coincidence. Like, they are knowing what they are doing. I don't know if there is like a trick that provides... yeah. So there are cards that I'm worried about. I will play the Tumbleweed Rising, right? We'll play one more creature, okay? And I will start playing removal later, basically. Okay, my opponent is playing plenty of weak creatures, which really... like, I have 2 powerful blockers. So I think... I don't know what I draw, but regardless of that, I would probably wait until my opponent's turn to get rid of some creature. Probably. Okay, maybe not. No, I will still do it this way. Like I will. I mean, I feel like even though they have 2 more creatures on board, I'm still in a better position. I can't attack yet. Seems like my opponent's like having some take up the shield or something like that. So I would block, they would. Okay, Dance of the Tumbleweed. Great. It's still 5/5 only. Oh, because they don't have the 6 mana. Okay, that's obvious. I don't know. I feel like I have to do that. Both lands going to the graveyard. And my turn. Obviously there's another land. Yeah, I will take the conduit, right? I need to find my... Okay, that's fine. I like having that card on top. Should I be attacking? That is the question. No? Because I believe I will win it anyway. Like, my opponent has 2 creatures already, or 3 that don't do much without attacking, right? Okay, so primal commands. Okay, so we do this way. My opponent will get... will basically... I will make a time walk here and pick a card for me, which is very, very fair, right? Not sure who thought that this card will be great. Yeah, actually, that one draws me a card. And that one works me a card as well. Okay, I will take the Outcaster. So, play a land. Okay. So, I think I have some plan for my next turn. And I will finally attack. So I will attack with both my biggest creatures and we'll see how my opponent blocks. Okay. 6 damage, so... Okay, so... I can play back for more. Deal with this. Place Snakes in Veil. Yeah, that was a very nice trade, right? I'm okay with that trade. Apparently, my opponent is done after that. I'm 1 win away from doing 7-0. Let's try to do this. But if I lose that game, I'm breaking the. I'm ending the episode. Okay, that's the case. Like, if I lose, I definitely need to. Like, I wasn't expecting to play like say 6 straight games anyway. But apparently it's so much fun, and I don't think like my deck is even that strong. Like, it is good, okay, but it's like what I like. It's like it's consistent, right? Like it. I probably do every time I do the same. Okay, so I'm starting against playing platinum players. I'm on play. Okay, I have great start. My opponent's already mulliganing. These platinum players, so probably they are not playing red or blue, right? They're actually playing good cards. That will be dangerous. Okay. I would rather see. Okay, there is a swamp already. Okay, my opponent's not doing anything. But they definitely have Desert Dew, right? Okay, but they are not using that or any... Oh, the Spinewood Armadillo, okay. So they are playing black-green, and if the Spinewoods... Oh, and red. If Spinewood Armadillo goes to the graveyard, it's only goes there for one thing, to be reanimated at some point, right? So... Similar plan to what I have. Okay. I'm not really sure what I should be doing right there, like... It's this amount, right? Okay, so... That's fine. I will be having a 5th land, so I get that swamp, or maybe desert. Okay, my opponent is doing nothing. I like when my opponent is doing nothing. I would like my opponent to do nothing all the time. So I drew a natural forest. But obviously I won't be doing anything else in that turn, so I'll play something else. Okay. So the funny thing is, like, I'm having... Okay. At this point we actually... I mean, Heartless Pillage is... Well, what do I want to do is like... Let my opponent, you know, trade. And make it a very bad trade. I like, you know, one for nothing. Okay. Some useless creatures. Oh, okay, my opponent has exactly 2 cards in their hand, which is great. So you can also have nothing, no cards, right? Play that one. Yeah, we get another swamp. I don't have creatures there, right? Okay, I'll just attack like this. I mean... Okay, so everything dies anyway, right? So my opponent stopped decking. It was actually quite nice top deck. But unfortunately... Yeah. Like... You know, it was like, well, better than average. I mean, maybe average OTJ quick draft, and I basically run over everyone, right? Like it's, I as I want to believe that some of those games were actually close, but well, I did draft at some point in the past a lot of the Outlaws of Thunder Junction, right? So I I'm probably far more experienced in that limited format, which, you know, it's like, which is actually funny if you consider what was happening to me when I was drafting Foundations, right? I was like struggling to get like any good score, right? And this is a difference if you are player, if you know specific limited format. And this is actually, if you know a limited format and if you like the limited format. And the OTJ is similar for me. It's like similar to Duskmorn. I both know and like that format. I will save that deck and I will claim my reward. Nice, of course. I will not open packs just yet. I feel like I would like to play a lot more of those drafts, right? I'm not ending on that one. But I did complete a quest. Oh, actually, I have exactly enough gems for mastery, but the mastery is something that I can buy on January or something. Okay, that's all for today. 57 minutes, a lot longer than I expected this episode to be, but it was so great experience that I had to do it. Like, thank you and see you probably tomorrow.